Hello, students. This is Miss Louise coming from my reading house. I want you to look at the word that I have on the whiteboard. And what can you tell me? What is that word? Right, it says carriage. And what does it mean? I put the definition down. It means facing difficulty, danger, or pain without fear. And during the time that we're having right now, we really need to have courage or to be brave, don't we? I know we heard that school will not reopen this year, and we're taking safety precautions, so that's why it's not going to open. But just know that we're still thinking about you. We miss you. And today, I wanted to read a story. And this story is about a cow. And you know, we have different types of people and we have different types of animals. And this story I read to one of my class years ago, and we really had a good discussion about it. So after you hear this story, I want you to discuss it with someone in your home. But now, here we go. This is my buddy right here. He's a cow. And the name of my book is Clancy the Courageous Cow. And if you see right here, you're going to see a lot of speech bubbles in this book to let you know who's talking. And it says, "That's me." So you know right here that is Clancy. And the author of this book is Latchy Hume. So let's see. Clancy the Courageous Cow. Clancy was born on a stormy day. A day of great disappointment for his parents, you see. They belonged to a herd of belted Galloways. But Clancy had no belt. He was beltless. So he was different. See how his mom and his dad have that white belt on him? Clancy doesn't have one. As Clancy grew up, all the other cows treated him like an outcast. That means he just didn't belong. And guess what? One of them said, "Imagine being beltless. Moo." Clancy tried hard to give himself a belt. He rolled in the snow, but it soon melted off. He tied a bandage around his middle, but it gave him a tummy ache. "I feel sick." Oh, he was so trying to fit in. Don't we do that sometime? He sprinkled sugar on his coat, but the ants drove him crazy. Look at all those ants. You know, ants love sugar. He even painted a white stripe around himself, but it washed off in the rain. Clancy was different, and nothing could be done about it. Nevertheless, his parents loved him dearly. Poor Clancy. That's what the speech bubble says. The belted Galloways lived on a poor grass, and they were skinny. Their field next to them was full of rich grass and fat Herefords. So we have two fields, one side where the poor cows live and the other side where the rich cows live. Well, really the difference was just the grass. One side had good grass and the other side had bad grass. So these were the Herefords cows. The Herefords held the grazing rights to their field since they'd won the crown wrestling contest, which was held once a year. 1, 2, 3, he's down! The belted Galloways were trapped in a vicious cycle. The Herefords grew big and strong on the rich grass, so they always won the contest. This gave them the grazing rights for yet another year. Some nights the belted Galloways tried to sneak into the Herefords' field to graze, but their white belts always glowed in the dark and gave them away. "Get out of here, dumb Herefords." One night, Clancy slipped into the Herefords' field to try his luck, and nobody chased him out. He was invisible in the dark. "See anything?" "No, they're finally giving up." "Good job, Clancy." The next night, as Clancy grazed, he bumped into another cow. "Who is that?" asked Clancy. "I am Helga," answered the cow. I am a totally brown Hereford." Like Clancy, Helga had always been picked on because she was different. Clancy and Helga hit it off immediately, and they grazed together every night. Isn't that something? At first, only Clancy's mom and dad noticed how big he was getting. Why was he getting big? Because he was eating that good grass. Then one day, he bumped into the president of the Belted Galloways and sent him flying. She started to brawl him out, and then stopped in amazement. Clancy was enormous. Surely a cow as big as this could win the cow wrestling contest. The very important Belted Galloways decided that being beltless was not such a bad thing, and that Clancy would represent the herd at the cow wrestling contest. "Make us proud, Clancy." Several retired wrestlers trained Clancy and taught him their favorite holds and maneuvers. The cud cruncher, the hide quarter drop, the ruminator, the helicopter, the cow whisperer, and the windmill. On the day of the match, Clancy pinned his opponent in record time and won the contest. Woo! "We have a new champion!" Look at them. They're like, "What? We're gonna lose our grass?" Now it was time for the Belted Galloways to enjoy the rich grass. They began to chase the Herefords out of the field. Suddenly a voice rang out. It was Clancy. He said, "Stop!" I wonder why he said stop. Helga stood next to Clancy. "This situation has gone on for too long," said Clancy. "Black, white, or brown, we are all cows. I say we pull down the fence and be cows together." Wow, what a great move for Clancy. He wanted everything to be equal. After a little while, the Belted Galloways and the Herefords began to get along very well. And there was plenty of grass for everybody. So the fence is gone. Clancy was born, Klanga was born on a sunny day, a day of great joy for her parents. So it looks like Helga and Clancy got married and had their own little calf. And look, she has a little bit of both, the Herefords and the who? And the Galloways, the Belted Galloways. The end. Now that's being brave. When you take a stand for what is right, that's being brave. That's having courage. Remember, Clancy, because New Song has some brave people fighting for all of you. And you will find out how much they love and how much they feel that everything should be equal for everyone. Okay, that's my story for today. Be courageous, but don't forget to wash your hands. And tomorrow, don't forget, we'll go back into learning about a word. So stay healthy and have a great sunshiny day. Bye-bye.